What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. It's your host with the most, sendesdhaiti, back with another special video. Today we're going to go into the dystopian nature of the laws being placed today. And this one apparently has to do with Canada. So before we get into that, let's introduce ourselves. You're watching the Get Up Show. Remember to like the video because, of course, I'm going to give you one more time to like this video. Because I honestly gave you all way too many chances. But let's get into it today.
Back against the system. A young man in BC was detained and forced into a psych ward after spreading awareness about state overreach in Canada.
This is Dr. Emery. He's a resident psychiatrist, senior resident. So I'm going to certify you under the Mental Health Act. We're going to bring you to hospital, do testing on you, and you're going to talk to a psychiatrist in a controlled environment because we don't believe that you're going to attend an appointment.
I've never been given a chance to attend an appointment.
So what's going on is there's an apparent law change that's been enacted in Canada where if a psychologist deems you certified, as mentally insane or something like that, police are able to stop and detain you so that you can be admitted into a hospital to be evaluated. Honestly, it feels like a blatant step on civil rights. But I'm not a lawyer. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and let's continue.
His name was Nicholas Wagter, and he was detained by police officers after they claimed he was certified by Dr. Christine Taylor, who for some reason had all of her online profiles completely wiped. She apparently evaluated him at a coffee shop where he was holding a meet and greet to connect with people when she and her associates ambushed him and didn't even talk to him for 2 seconds before he stormed out.
I'm a physician.
Okay, so I'm going to leave. Because what I'm going to tell you is that what you're doing right now is illegal.
How is it illegal?
What is it? It's an ambush is what you're doing.
It's a mental health assessment, and we need to know what's going on with you.
So you're pulling up to a coffee shop for a health assessment? Meanwhile, this is a coffee shop that this guy apparently was having meetings with, meet and greets. So you as a professional doctor goes to a coffee shop to evaluate a potential client, just out in broad day. So you're saying if you were in the grocery store and you had to psychologically evaluate somebody just standing in line, all of a sudden they could get stopped and shipped off to some hospital to be treated? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
The weird part is he circled back to the cafe and found that everyone in the cafe seemed to be undercover. One person had a gun, the others had wires and walkie-talkies like they were setting up a sting operation. They're claiming
that is insane.
That in that 2-second interaction, the psychiatrist had enough evidence to certify him. Well, I looked into BC's policy for involuntary admission, and they have 4 conditions before they can admit anyone, and literally only one condition was met. The person is deemed by a doctor not suitable as a voluntary patient. So the state actually gave doctors the power to admit anyone they deem unwell into a psychiatric ward without their consent. See, here's the kicker. This all happened after Nicholas had been going around to a bunch of MPs' offices telling them that the government has been passing authoritarian clauses into law, which we all know, that could destroy our sovereignty. This is the document he gave them. It's called China Vancouver Attempt, where he says China and the corrupt Canadian government are trying to turn Vancouver into a Chinese dictatorship police state. In the document, he lists authoritarian bills like C8, C9, C15, and C21. He also says Carney is colluding with China to sell Vancouver to them by First Nations bands and DRIPA. This is not a crazy person. He graduated from Western University in biophysics. In 2025, he actually wrote a paper on the unified theory of gravity.
Honestly, this is pretty crazy to think about. Another foreign government is interfering with policies and politics of another government. It sounds like I've heard something like this. Let me know in the comment section below where exactly you've heard something like this before, Because apparently I didn't even know Canada was touched like that. I always thought Canada was directly influenced by the US, but apparently China is getting a foothold on it. And there was actually one point where China was getting a foothold here. You know, they were buying up a lot of property in California, New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey. Anyway, that's the closest I'd seen. But it's actually crazy to think about, you know, like foreign governments just having direct influence in another government. And I know this is something that's gone on for years, decades, shit, maybe even centuries, bro. But it's actually crazy to see in real time.
aka quantum gravity, the combination of Einstein's general relativity with quantum mechanics. It got over 900 downloads. Canada is creating their own.
So this guy is an intelligent scholar. Like, he's an intelligent scholar, and they deem him as crazy for painting light to present day situations. Like, it's not even like he's creating false information. It's literally facts that he's bringing up, peer reviews, studies, and then they want to deem him as crazy. The sick world we're in right now, bro.
Own thought. Doctors can deem you mentally unwell and force you into a mental institution against your will with no evidence. The people who are calling out the corruption are being targeted, called crazy, and put into mental institutions. I put a link to Nicholas's document down below. I encourage everyone read it. So what happens when it...
Yeah, guys. We're cooked. So, as you all can see, this world we're heading into is getting very dangerous, folks, where they can legally detain people for any amount of issues. You know, I feel like Canada is like a testing ground. Israel is doing it in the US. China is doing it in Canada. Like, where is the end to this? Why can't countries just be their own sovereign entities and just not be messed with? I have no clue. But anyway, that's going to be the show for today, folks. Let me know what you all feel about this in the comment section below, because I'm going to give you one more time to like the video. I gave you way too many chances to do it already. Check the links in the bio below. And before we go, I want to play these messages from our sponsors. Believe it or not, most of my videos were edited using this Clipper AI. And with just a few clicks, you could turn your video filled with awkward silence into a single video without them. Adjust the parameters to get a quick and effective way to speed up your editing workflow at videoclipperai.com. Testing out the Video Clipper AI. The Video Clipper AI is going to cut out all the silent parts from the video.